Welcome back. In this week's episode, we spend some time at 14 Mile Camp on the Warroora station. We suddenly then run into some car troubles that luckily enough we can get ourselves to Exmouth. Okay, so these are our spots at 14 Mile. Today we're in number 42 and we've got this whole long section and then our spot out the back, and then it's just a short walk over the dunes and you're right at the blue waters. We did do some site hopping. So yesterday we were at site 41, which is just, we can drive from there to there. These are both really great spots. You get pretty good wind coverage. If it's a windy day, there will be a little bit more flies here compared to some of the beach spots, but I still reckon this is the way to go. There are some spots that are not right on the water. You've got the road in front of you, but you do have a waterfront spot. And this is pretty much prime position, so all these spots along here are your beachfront spots. You look at right out onto the water. And then there are plenty of spots once you walk past the dunes and you get out of the wind a little bit more. Within the past day or so, we've been noticing a bit of a squealing sound coming when we've been driving and starting it up. And we have been driving on some pretty dusty corrugated roads, so Nelson's in there checking it out, and one of our belts looks a bit worse for wear, so we're hoping that replacing this will solve our problems.
Well, the new belt didn't work, so I've narrowed it down to the tensioner pulley, and I think we found our problem. So I'm going to get to Exmouth, try and get a new one, and see how we go.
We have finished our time here at the Warroora station and on 14 Mile. We absolutely loved it. I think we still enjoyed Maggie's camp a little bit more because we did have that beachfront spots. But yeah, if you are interested in going to 14 Mile, I think it would be worth booking that extra. I think sometimes people are booking 6 months in advance if you really want those beachfront spots. They are really sought after. But if you are a late booker like we were, you can always check the website and there's always a couple of days that are available here and there, but you may not always get that beachfront spot that you're after. We've made it into Exmouth today, booked into our caravan park, got our spot, and then we went down to the local Repco down the street to grab the part that we need, that we think is going to be the replacement. And Nelson noticed that our volts have dropped, so that's obviously with the alternator. So when the crackly sound was going, the volts were dropping down, and then it would stop, the volts would go back up, which is to do with the alternator. It has never been replaced on our Prado, so we've gotten a new one. Nelson's pretty handy when it comes to things on the car. He's learnt a lot, so he's going to have a go, try and drop it in himself. Alright, an hour, 2 hours later. An hour Nelson reckons. New alternator is in and it has fixed all our problems. No more little squeakies. The voltage is back up on our battery and the old one is pretty cactus. I think that there was dust and sand getting in it, probably from the wheel well, plus it's the original, so it's very old. But now we're happy. I think we're going to be off to the pub in a minute, going to get a drink. I think it's well deserved. Thanks for watching this week's episode. We're back on the road, the car's running well, and for next week we're really excited to share that we're going to check out Point Billy, and then we're also going to see Windabandy and places like North and South Lefroy as well. So stay tuned for next week's episode and we'll see you there. Bye!